Hello guys, and welcome to a new Study Division 2 video today by me, Eugen. In this one I have for you a preview of the 716th Infantry Division, a new division available in the upcoming Tribute to Normandy 44 DLC. As a disclaimer, Eugen has given me free access to the DLC, so a big thanks to them. Also, please remember that this was recorded on a preview build, so what you see may be subject to change. If you'd like to read the description on the right hand side, feel free to pause the video and take a look. But we're going to be jumping straight on in. Now, for those of you familiar with watching my content during Study Division Normandy 44's life cycle, you will know that the 716th was one of my favourite divisions in that game. Unfortunately, in Study Division 2, it has been just a little bit butchered, and as you can see, it is the first division, I think, in Study Division 2 to not have a tank tab whatsoever. So that should about give you a glimpse of what's to come. I'm so sad. Alright, first of all, we have the BMW R75. 6 available in A, 12 available in B. Then we have the first of the unique units in this division, the Kanalwache. These are going to be merged into one card with 8 availability in the future, so do bear that in mind. But in terms of their layout, 1 MP40, 1 FM 2429 and the boys AT. For 10 points, it's a pretty decent recon squad, to be honest. Very high optics, has a chance to snipe enemy transports early on. It's okay. Then we have the Auftaler. Now, Auftaler are only available from Phase B, but they can actually be brought in with the 222s, so that's always a nice combination. You get a free 20mm vehicle. Then we have the Reitkosaken. 12 strength infantry squad available in Phase A. Recon squad with very high optics, exceptional stealth. Considering how chunky the squad is, them maintaining their stealth like that is actually quite nice. But limited availability for 20 points, but a good loadout for 20 points, that's for sure. Especially when you compare it to something like the Battlegroup here, which is only a 4 strength squad for the same price. The Battlegroup can come in Phase B and C at 1 vet. 6 available and 9 available in B and C. Can be brought in with a recon half track as well. Finally, we have the 259 and the 233. The 259 can be brought in from Phase B, so 12 available in B, 18 available in C, and the SPW 233, 4 available in B. The availability on these for Phase B is kind of trash, but at least you get numerous 20mm from Phase B. It's just surviving Phase A that's going to be the problem. Moving on to the infantry tab. Not much quality to be seen here, but kind of some interesting troops. We first of all have the Kriegsmarine Flak-Truppen. 1 MP28, 4 Kar-98s. A chunky squad for 15 points. You know, it's 1 point per man. Coming with the DMA truck, which is nothing special. Kosakan Pioneer. These are actually okay value, 15 point for a HE grenade squad. The problem is, because you're likely to bring them out better at sea, they're going to get traded out pretty badly by other Pioneer squads, similar to what happens with like field engineers in the Commonwealth, but you don't get as much availability as you do with the Commonwealth field engineers here. Then there's a card of Osttruppen. 12 available in A, 24 available in B, 1 PPSH, 7 Mosins, DP28, 9-man squad. Then there's the 15W Grens, the Chonkers, 12 available in A, 24 in B, 32 in C, 1 MP40, 7 Kar-98s, MD34. It's like a standard Gren setup. Then we have the Italians. So 2 Berettas, 6 Kar-98s, the Browning, and the Panzerfaust 60. These are actually not bad. For 20 points, this is not an awful squad. The 2 Berettas is what makes them a bit stronger versus other line infantry at closer ranges. That being said, nothing really to write home about overall, but decent-ish availability at least. Then there's the Kriegsmarine Marine Infantry, which has the 2 MP28s, 9 Kar-98s, and the MG 0815. So 12 strength squad for 20 points. It's okay. Everything about this division is just like, okay. Although this division, or this squad, is actually alright. I mean, Kasakan for 20 points, having 3 PPSH and 7 SVTs and a DP, is actually probably the best squad that you're going to get here in the infantry tab. Just because for 20 points is pretty good value. And their availability, 9 in Phase A, 18 in Phase B, is okay. It's actually alright. Then we have the Pioneer Führer. 3 available in A at 1 veterancy. I have that HE grenade. And they've got the Panzergrenführer, which are available from B. 6 in B, 9 in C. These can use some interesting transports. I'm not sure if the Pioneer Führer can use them. No, they can't. But you do have the U304 pack here as a choice. Or the SDKZ 250-19, but you'd have to 2-vet in order to use that. Then there's the Sturm Pioneers, only available in B at 1 vet, have to come in with a half track, so that's 25 points apiece. There's the Grenführer, available in A, B, and C. These don't get access to the transports either, but at least they get smoke, so that's kind of nice. And then the Pioneer 15W, which is your standard sort of 25-point Pioneer squad. Just in this case, you get quite a decent amount of availability, like 8 in A, 16 in B. It's not bad at all for a 10 strength Pioneer squad. KM Führer, decent leader, 2 MP28, 4 Kar98s, 2 MG34s, and the smoke grenade can definitely help with a bit of fire support. Then finally, there's Panzergrens, but only 1 card available in Phase B and C. And you have to bring them in with half tracks, which makes them quite expensive. Again, if you could bring them in with just trucks, it would probably be a lot better. But alas. This infantry tab, leaving much to the imagination. Tank tab, no such thing. So let's move on to the support tab. First of all, we have the Flammenwerfer. It's just your standard 2-man flamer squad. 6 available in A, 9 available in B. No exciting transports. We have 50mm mortars available, 5, 10 and 15 availability. Trouble with these, as usual, is the fact they only have 520mm range. Then we have the Kudsen Polizei. 20 MP28s, 5 MUS, FM 2429, which they can use at close range. So, potential. Another 50mm mortar card, but with the Kasakan. Then there's the MG34 teams. 20 point apiece is actually not bad for an MG because they're disheartened. 20, 12 and 18 availability. Then there's the MG08, which is the Maxim. Comes in at 1 vet, 6 on a card. And the MG30, which is a Schwaloser. 6, 12 and 20 availability on those. And then we have the MG42, which is 10 and 15 availability. We've got the supply cards, 2 cards of DMA munition trucks at 2, 4 and 6 availability, and 1 card of Opel Blitz munition trucks only available from B, 4 and 6 availability. There is the SDKFZ 1351 150mm. This is the direct fire variant. It is okay. It doesn't really have the same blast as something like a Guerrilla, I don't believe. And until that's the case, it's not going to be as useful, but you're probably still going to take it. And then we have the Commanders, which is a motorcycle commander, which is probably one of the worst commanders. Infantry commander, and the U304 commander. It's just so bad. Okay, moving on. We got the disheartened Panzerschreck squads. I don't mind disheartened Panzerschrecks. I think they're fine. They kind of do their job quite well for 15 points. 5, 10, 15 availability as well is increased availability over normal Panzerschrecks. 45mm guns, Russian guns. These are okay. 1250mm range, 75mm a pen. Pretty useful for side-shotting and harassing stuff at range. Then we have 2 cards of the S307 pack, but they're only available in Phase B. I mean, it's a pack 40 mounted on an armored hull. It's okay. The biggest downside of these is they only have medium stealth, so yeah, I mean, it's a giant silhouette. Easy to explain why it's medium stealth, but pretty cheap, I guess. No APCR on them. Pack 38, 50mm. 6 available in A, 9 in B, and 12 in C. Easy to upvet these to get a little bit more value out of them. Then we've got Marder 1s. This is actually a new model in the game, I believe. So it's a pack 40 on an armored hull, as usual. You know, pretty much all Marders are like that. 8 round per minute rate of fire. 6 available in A, 12 available in B. We have pack 40s available. 3, 5, 8 availability, same as normal. And there's also a pack 40, you know, just so you don't cry when a IS-2 starts rolling your direction. Alright, anti-air. Black 38 20mm are available, but can't be brought in with any 20mm vehicles, so kind of sad. 6, 9, 12 availability. The Flak M36 75mm is available. 2, 4, and 6 availability. Early on, not a terrible choice. I mean, these have pretty decent rate of fire. Like, if you compare it to a Black 36, you know, their HE is actually much faster. So, actually, though I say that, I think the AA on the 88 is 16. Yeah, that's 16 round per minute. This is 15. And that's HE's 12. I mean, the HE is still faster, but yeah. Anyway, it's not bad. It's not a bad air-to-air or anti-air unit. There's a card of flak pulling in here that were added retroactively. I think they're going to get more AA in the future, but we'll see. 2, 4, 6 availability, and then 88 says 2, 4, 6 availability. Yeah, at the moment, the anti-air tab, it's a little bit anemic. I think it's going to be buffed up. We'll wait and see on that. Moving into the artillery tab, we have the Beobachter. 3 available in A, 6 available in B. Can be brought in with Kubel MGs if you want an extra recon vehicle. Battleführer 2, 4, 6 availability. Can be useful to reduce the dispersion of your tube-based artillery. Not mortars though. 81mm mortars are available, 4 cards. 4 available in A, 8 available in B, 12 available in C. NEFH 100mm, 3 available in A, 6 in B, 9 in C. You do get quite a lot of these, and 6 round per minute rate of fire is okay. It's not great, but you have an abundance of them. 122mm, 3 available in A, 6 available in B, 9 available in C. Nice thing about the 122mm under German command is it does have radio, but when the Russians have it, it does not. 122mm, the A19, another Russian gun, 2 available in A, and 4 available in B, but only 4 round per minute rate of fire, kind of lets it down. Then we have the Kubel with 152mm off map, 1 available in A, 2 in B, and 3 in C. The Rheinwerfer, 2 available in B, 4 available in C. The Werfrahmen, 2 available in B. These are 280mm rockets. You get 4 of them per tank. And then we have the 155mm French guns, the GPF. So 1 in A, 2 in B, and 4 in C. Finally, we have the air tab, where we see something kind of special, the Arado. Unfortunately, this Arado is unarmed, and it's the fastest recon in the game, 700 kilometers per hour. But the one thing that I always ask is, what are you reconning for? Like, this division really doesn't have anything that can utilize this recon very well. You could argue that you could use it alongside your artillery in order to get some good kills, but artillery is just not that reactive. Generally, you're going to be firing at things you can already see anyway. yeah, I don't know. I might put it in just for funsies, but yeah, it's an interesting unit. I'll give it that. 2 available in A, 4 available in B. Then we have the Focke-Wulf 190. 2 available in A, 4 available in B, 8 available in C. The Recon variant only has 2 MG17s, so it's not going to be shooting anything down. 620 km/h speed and bad resilience. Ju-87, 6 available in B, 8 available in C. The fact you can't bring these in Phase A is really bad. Really, really bad. BF-109s, 4 available in A, 8 available in B, and 12 available in C. You're going to want to 2-vet these so they don't overshoot things before they shoot them down. Ju-87 cluster, again only available from B, so 4 available in B and 6 available in C. Great cluster plane, to be honest, but again the fact it comes in Phase B is a little bit of a letdown. And then the H129B2 R4, another good cluster plane. Nice thing about the H129B2 is it can survive AA pretty well due to its very good resilience. Then there's Focke-Wulf 190 AA R6s, which at least you get in Phase A, finally, which gives you 210mm rockets, 3 available in A, 6 available in B, and 9 available in C. The Focke-Wulf 190 A8, that's 3 available in A, 6 in B, and 9 in C. This is the A version, so you get medium resilience, 4 20mm and 2 13mm. Really nice amount of guns. That also includes the ace Pips, who is the ace for this division, which is surprising really. You wouldn't expect the ace to be in the air tab, but I guess where else is it going to be? Well, amongst your disheartened units. Well, there it is. That's all of the units in this division. Let's go ahead and create a deck. Now this is, like, honestly for me, looking through all of these units, it kind of gets me down, because I remember the great days in Steel Division Normandy 44 where you could create like a wall of B2s, you had infantry support guns for days, and loads of like Osttruppen leading the charge. It was great. But now you don't have support guns, you don't have B2s, you're just left with Osttruppen, which in Steel Division 2 are trash. So yeah, it's kind of a sad shell of what it used to be. But we'll do our best. We'll bring in the Kanalwache in Phase A, and then the rest of this tab is just going to be 20mm. So we bring in Aufklärer in 20mm. We bring in SDKFZ. Actually, we're going to bring those in Phase C so that we get the maximum amount of 20mm. This division is literally all about bringing as much armor as you can wherever you can get it. Infantry tab. First thing to not forget, Panzergrenführer upvetted into SDKZ 250-19s. We definitely bring in the Italian infantry. I think I'm going to bring them in B with no vet, just so we get like maximum availability. I have played this division already, so this is informing my decisions quite a bit. Kosaken, again, a Phase B unit that you want as much as possible. Because all of these units are quite cheap, they're very spammable. And that's going to be the main way in which you overcome your opponents. Just having lots of everything. So we can do like 8 Pioneers early on. Oh, sorry, we'll do Pioneers in Phase B here as well. I would bring in both of these in Phase, well, one of these in Phase C, but you can't. In terms of Phase A leader, probably going to do a Grunführer instead of the KM Führer. Just because the KM Führer... actually, I don't know, maybe I should do the KM Führer, because it's not like we're spending points on anything else. Definitely bring in the Marine Infantry. So that's like 3 cards in Phase A. We'll do a Phase C card of Panzergrens. You have to bring them in the U304 if you want to do that, because you don't have enough of the other half-tracks. And then it's just another card in Phase A, so another 12 Grens. Could do Osttruppen, but MG34 is better. So, I mean, I said about Ostroop being in the deck. I haven't even added them. What a sad time. Alright, moving on to the support tab. We'll definitely bring in these. And then it's kind of tempting, you know, to just like throw in cards of MGs. Like 25 point spammable MG30 in phase C. That's 20 of them on a card. We definitely need a commander. And then it's still all about how much supply you need. Anti-tank tab, you definitely bring in the Pack 43s because they're only available in phase A. It's an easy choice. Marders, I don't know if I want to bring these early on. You kind of have to because there's not really any other options. Like in terms of actual vehicles that can deal with enemy armor, this is literally the only one you get. So 6 of those in phase A is like a must. And then we can do Pack 40s. Panzer Shreks are necessary for sure. I don't know if I want to use them in phase A though. Yes I do. Anti-air Flak-Billings. 88s. And then spam 20 mils in phase C. Maybe upvet them. Or we could just do this card. That's fine too. I might put them in B because they're only 90 points apiece. And then these in phase C. That'll do. Rheinwerfer comes in phase B. Werfrahmen, phase B. Both easy choices to be adding to this division. And then I'm thinking we bring in a couple of 155s early on. We bring in Battleführer. And then maybe a late game card of artillery as well. Because artillery is going to be something you're incredibly reliant on in this division. But you don't even have artillery that's that good. But for 155 mils, like 5 round per minute rate of fire, these guns are okay, which is why I'm kind of only using those. It might be better to do something like this, but then you're kind of lacking fire support in phase A, unless I want to add like a unit of mortars. Air tab, let's just bring the Arado. I think the air tab's actually pretty important in this division. I wonder if I could get away with doing like 2 vet HS129s. I wonder how good they'd be, because they do get very good agility, which increases their dodge chance. And if their dodge chance is high and they have very good resilience, they won't get pinned as quick and they won't get damaged as quick. So they're much more consistent, potentially. Bring in Focke-Wulfs in phase A. We'll definitely bring in Pips. Maybe make him a 2 vet fighter in phase A. No, let's not do that. We'll just do a 1 vet. There we go. And then we just do phase B supply. Should be fine. I don't know if that's enough though, looking at it. Also, I probably want to move a machine gun card earlier. And again, that's a lot of infantry as it is. I say that, it's not a lot of infantry, because if you look at like the overall cost of this infantry, it's not that much. I actually ended up running out of infantry early on. So maybe it has to go in early in the early game here. MG34s. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a division that could really benefit from having 55 activation points just to kind of make up for how bad it is. Because like I said, your only anti-armor vehicle in phase A is a Marder, which means you don't have a turret, which means light armor really ruins your day. In phase B, you're basically just 20 mil spamming, and you don't really get any other tanks. Just give me the tank tab back and give me a card of B2s and 5 activation points. Please. This division suffers so bad. And there's really no reason to have Arados in here. That is an utter waste. But hey, we'll put them in there for now, so that I can mess around with them and flash my shiny Arado at people. Maybe that'll make them surrender. Who knows? This division, probably the most disappointing one out of the entire DLC, unfortunately. But hey, historically accurate, am I right? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.